That's right. Happy Thursday, Jerome's. Your Minnesota Vikings are hosting the New York Football Giants on Sunday. Super wild card weekend, and the Vikings 13-4 want some more. The first step of 4 steps they got to take to hoist that Jerome Barty at the end of the season. But it's an interesting dichotomy of first-year head coaches, where Brian Daboll comes in with the Giants, 9-7-1, massively overachieved, and if they win, great. If they lose, their season is not seen as a failure. Kevin O'Connell is interesting, where he took over an 8-9 team that underachieved for 2 years, last 2 seasons under Mike Zimmer, and has really raised the bar. The Vikings went 13-4, they won the division, and it really is weird, but it's set up to be, if the Vikings lose on Sunday, which they're not gonna, then the season is a failure. But again, both teams, first-year head coaches, first-year rebuilds, brand new GMs on both sides as well. But it's very interesting. But we wanted to go over 5 X factors for the Giants heading into Sunday's game that the Vikings hopefully take care of. We'll see. Well, some things are out of your control. You control what you can control. I've been very philosophical in the new year 2023. First up, X factor number 1, cornerback Adoree Jackson's health. Now, he has returned to practice in a limited capacity, has that knee issue, was out 4 to 6 weeks, hasn't played since the Lions game week 11, but he is the Giants' best cover corner. He did miss the Christmas Eve game, the whiteout, where the Vikings prevailed after the Greg Joseph kick from frickin', I don't know, what's a greater Minnesota city that we haven't used yet? I don't know, Hibbing? There you go. He kicked it from Hibbing. And he would shadow Justin Jefferson in all likelihood if Adoree Jackson is good to go. So, I mean, that's big. And Adoree Jackson is one of the better cover corners in the National Football League and was having a really good season before he got hurt. So that would be a game changer in terms of what the Giants defense can do. Because maybe if they're able to leave Adoree on Jefferson, maybe they blitz even more. We'll get to the Giants blitzing here in a second. So that would be something that Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson do have to factor in if the Giants' best DB is available on Sunday. Next up, number 2, Saquon. That's it. Just singular name, like Cher, like Meatloaf, Saquon. That's right, man. Saquon was doing work in the Christmas Eve game. 133 total yards and a touchdown, 84 rushing yards, averaging 6 yards per carry, and he was really getting it done on the ground. And if this game remains close, where the run game is viable, Saquon, they do play him some on third down, but generally they like putting Breida in there. But or if the Giants somehow get a lead, which, I mean, we've seen the Vikings do that before, they can run downhill. Just if they get like a 10-plus point lead. Again, not going to happen, but it's possible, right? So if they get a multi-score lead, and then they just hammer Saquon, and the defense can't get off the field, I think that's the Giants' path to victory. I think that's exactly how they want to win. So they got to contain 26 early and often, the Vikings do. Next up, number 3. Daboll gamble. So the first game, when they were down in Tennessee, week 1, and they went for 2 and the win when they got the touchdown to bring it within 1, I knew that Brian Daboll was that guy. I love the brass balls on head coaches. I love when coaches actually go for the win. They play to win the game as opposed to coaching not to lose, right? But I mean, the Giants are going to pull out all the stops. They are absolutely playing with house money. Like, the Vikings are playing with house money, but the Giants are absolutely playing with house money, man. So I'm looking for 4th downs, just going for it every single time. Trick plays, going for 2. They literally have nothing to lose. And it's ultimate free roll for Daboll, because even if they lose a game on Sunday, I mean, their season is still seen as a success. Brian Daboll is the best fat guy to happen to New York since Notorious B.I.G. That's right. And that's teams that have nothing to lose are very dangerous, extremely dangerous. And the pressure is on the Vikings on Sunday. Next up, number 4. NFL blitz. All right, so the New York Football Giants are the number 1 blitzing team in the NFL. Wink Martindale's got them getting after it. 39.7% of their of downs, they are bringing an extra rusher. 23 pressures, 4 sacks on Kirk Cousins the first time around on Christmas Eve. And also, remember, that was with Brian O'Neill out there. So you're going to see Oli Udoh in all likelihood at right tackle. Maybe Blake Brandel, small chance, but whatever. Either way, it's not Brian O'Neill. And either you're going to have Chris Reed, who is kind of a guard playing center, even though he does play decently if he can work out his snap issues, or Garrett Bradbury coming off his back injury. So obviously the Giants are going to target that. Our guy, Andre Patterson, he's going to let him loose. I mean, Leonard Williams, even with that neck issue, is dangerous. They got Dexter Lawrence on the nose. He can still get after it. Zizou Jalari is dangerous off the edge. Kevin Thibodeau, of course, needs no introduction. So, lastly, X Factor number 5, obviously, is Daniel Jones. All right, so, I mean, Daniel Jones this year, respect. Like, Brian Daboll has really gotten his head screwed on straight, and we've seen the best of Daniel Jones. We've seen the worst of Daniel Jones, and in the first time around, Daniel Jones played really damn well. Completed 71% of his passes, threw for 334 yards and a touchdown, ran for 34 yards as well, plus assembled that 75-yard touchdown drive and 2-point conversion to tie the game at 24 late in the fourth quarter before Greg Joseph kicked the 61-yarder from Montevideo. Nailed it. There we go. But if Daniel Jones can be protected, if the Vikings pass rush is inert, which, again, I hope it isn't, because if Za'Darius is fully healthy and Daniil is peaking, why the hell can't we get after the quarterback? At home, by the way, with the crowd loud and proud behind you. I don't understand it. But if Daniel Jones has time, if he's dealing, if he's using his legs and mobility, if Ed Donashell is allowing the defense to just sit back and let Daniel Jones just whatever, kind of sucks. Kind of sucks, man. But, I mean, the Vikings got to take care of these 5 things. Like, Adoree Jackson's out there. JJ has got to be pissed off for greatness. 10 for $150 and 2 touchdowns. They got to corral Saquon. Having James Lynch back would be kind of nice, as well as, hey, they got to do their run fits. They got to play discipline. They got to play team football. Daboll's going to gamble. You got to make sure that he rolls a 7. You got to pick up that blitz, as well as, I mean, Daniel Jones. You got to make him look like Daniel Jones is the first 3 years of his NFL career versus this last season. So, that's it. Let's take a look at 5 Giants X Factors rolling into Sunday, Super Wildcard Weekend. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.